Penn State from Maryland. C.J. Brown with a touchdown throw, and then on that last possession, Joey, they run option on the goal line, and they lose 6 yards on 3rd down, and they are forced to go with Craddock for a field goal. Grant Haley gets it out to the 22, and the ball is out. Ball is out at the tail end of the play. And it's Maryland football. Alex Twine recovered it. 3rd turnover of the day for Penn State. Oh, no doubt about it. Jarred out of there on the coverage. Almost. C.J. Brown, it's caught down at the 10-yard line, and ping-ponging inside the 10 is Editawa. And for the 2nd time in the last couple of minutes, it's 1st and goal. Yeah, and the best throw today by C.J. Brown. I like the slant throw he made on the last drive. This one is just a strike over the middle, and it is tough versus this Penn State zone to find these creases. Stands in there, takes a hit from Mike Hull, the linebacker, and still delivers a strike over the middle in the crease of the defense. They had to settle for 3 the last time they were here. Brown to Diggs, another receiver screen, reaching for the goal line, and his knee was down at the 1. You can see Diggs getting a little bit more involved now, getting excited, you can see now he's in a rhythm. Now he has a better feel for the game. He's going to pop out, get to the line of scrimmage, and take off before Penn State gets a chance to get set. Power backfield, diving into the end zone, Wes Brown, and Penn State now even with Maryland after the Terps striking a PAT here to take the lead for the Terps. Will Likely has 2 career punt return touchdowns. Likely with a couple of cuts, and he sets up C.J. Bell blitzing up the middle. Brown dropping it off to Wes Brown. On the move, diving to the 30 and a 1st down. Back out. It kills the blitz every time. Huge 1st down. Brown with the cutback. They would certainly be within Craddock range. This defensive unit has carried Penn State in big situations. And Wes Brown with the counter to the 25. Real close. You just have to get within that 50-yard range. So these field goal kickers are changing the play calling of this game. Maryland desperate for a conversion. They've got just 1 all day. Brown, incomplete at the goal line. Intended for Editawa. And here comes Mr. Craddock. Hasn't missed all year. This will be a 43-yard attempt for the lead. Craddock. It's good! It would have been good from 65 out. He nailed that football. I mean, that was almost over the entire goal post. He nailed that ball. And again, now it sets up the situation. There's 51 seconds left. And you give the ball back to Hackenberg in this situation where he's proven he's pretty good. 2nd field goal of the day for Craddock. He's now 20 for 20 on the season, with an extra 20 yards if he needed it. And Maryland has the lead with 51 seconds to go. Different reactions on the Maryland side and the Penn State side. 77 yards last Saturday night at the whiteout game against Ohio State. They drove down the field to tie it and force overtime. And now it's Haley. out to the 19-yard line. So they've got 46 seconds to work with. Here's Hackenberg in his career, the fourth quarter comebacks. Those are all for wins, and then he had the game tying one against Ohio State last week, the epic 4 overtime victory, the most memorable last year against Michigan, and then the season opener over in Ireland to beat Central Florida.
We talked about the movement along the offensive line in this game, coming in with the injuries, with the young guys, 3 different guys playing a different position. We'll see if they can hold up and protect Hackenberg. We know he can make plays if given time.
Sam Thicken's career long, by the way, is a 54-yarder. Ngakwe coming off the backside, and the pass incomplete, intended for... Hamilton and Geno Lewis to the right side. Searching to James.
Plenty of time, plenty of time. Nice job by the offensive line, giving Hackenberg time to make a play.
And then he gets hit as makes the pass out of bounds by Sean Davis. There is no flag. It looked like for the briefest moment, Joey, he had a chance to run for the first down, and he chose to buy a little more time to try and throw it. So here is 4th and 1. And should that have been a penalty right there on Davis?
I think it's a bang-bang play. I think it's the end of the game. Let the players decide this game. Don't make that call. 4th and 1. They've been rolling out, and they've run for a first down in this situation also.
Hackenberg, there was a problem on the snap. He went down to a knee, and he is short of the first down. With the new starter at center today, Wendy Laurent, there was a problem on the snap, and they turn it over on downs. In a nutshell, some of the problems that have plagued Penn State in their losses this year, with the young O-line, all the changes they've had to make, and a miscue on the snap, and it's 1st and 10 Maryland. They're up a point. And what a huge win this would be for the Terrapins, handing Penn State their 4th straight loss, and winning for just the 2nd time in 38 meetings with the Nittany Lions. And this is also win number 6 to make the Terps bowl eligible. It was Brad Craddock with the game winner, a 43-yard field goal with 51 seconds to go. And Maryland hits the road to beat Penn State. And as you can see, Paul now has Coach Randy Edsall. Paul?
Coach, we've all seen Christian Hackenberg before drive this team down and win in this stadium. What's going through your mind when your defense rolled out there that last time?
We were going to stop them. I thought we played a heck of a game defensively. Our kids just hung in there. They played their tails off, gave it everything they have. And boy, I tell you what, I'm so proud for the state of Maryland, for all the former players that came so close, and to come here to Beaver Stadium and win for the first time. Man, I'll tell you, it don't get any better than this. And these kids, I'll tell you what, that's what it's all about, and all the credit goes to those guys.
What's it like to have Brad Craddock as your kicker?
Best in nations, as far as I'm concerned. Whenever he gets called upon, he's perfect. And, man, I'll tell you what, this is sweet. We're going to enjoy this. Thanks.
Coach, one last question here. Before the game, there was a lot of emotion, guys chirping. Players didn't shake hands. This is a border state for you guys, Maryland and Penn State going after the same recruits. What does this mean to you and your program, this win?
This is huge. This is huge. And you know what? That's not the way we want our kids to be before the game. I apologize. It was not orchestrated or choreographed. The emotions, you don't know how much emotion was in this game for us, for our kids. And coming off the game last week against Wisconsin, and you know, we just didn't play well at all. And these kids wanted this bad, and they came out and did everything that they could to get it. And God bless them. And, man, I'll tell you what, we're going to enjoy this ride home. And you know what? Let the rivalry begin.
You deserve the win, Coach. Thank you.
That's what Maryland wanted, and that's what they've got. In their eyes, it's a rivalry now with Penn State in the Big Ten. Let's take a look at our sharp performance brought to you by Polaris. And it is Craddock with the game winner in the final minute. And for just the second time, Maryland has a win over Penn State. In this, their first year in the Big Ten. For Joey Galloway and Paul Carcaterra, I'm Beth Moen. So long from State College. 20-19 is the final